mate. Port Douglas, Cairns, where'd you get to on the way?
I went to Port, but it was Port Fairy, so yeah, so you were pretty close, but nah, fantastic down there, just a little break, ran into Neil Baum and had a quick chat and that, so no, very good.
And the players, how have they it's relatively new to the landscape this season, how did you handle it the second time around?
Yeah, last time we stayed in Sydney, sort of in just before the bye, and we got a rehearsal then, so yeah, the players were sort of looking forward to it. They've done a lot of hard work, so just to get away and recharge. Some went to Queensland, some stayed around Melbourne, so yeah, it was just good to not come to the club and just have a break for the players.
Plans for Jamison this weekend?
Yeah, Jamo will play at VFL level. He'll play sort of 60-70% game time down there, and just keep him working forward to the following week against St Kilda. So yeah, he'll play full back down there.
How's Jared Waite been this week?
Yeah, Jared's been pretty good. I just sort of touched base with Justin in regard to his state. He probably won't play this week, but he'll probably go close to playing against St Kilda. Whether we take that risk, a bit like Michael, whether we take that risk at senior level or play at VFL level and get him through and really manage his game time from that point of view, or do we take the big punt and put him straight in?
Is there any doubt he won't play again this season, or are you confident that he will get back out there?
Like anything, if there's complications, it could all fall over right at this pointy end of the season. But we're pretty confident that he'll get there. But if something changes with running today or tomorrow or something with his rehab, then we'll be pushed behind the 8 ball.
What's been the wash-up from last Friday night, Brett? What did you learn?
We learned a few things. There was no doubt at the start of the game when it was up for grabs, we were off the pace in regards to probably the way we set up a little bit, and we were really reactive, and I thought Hawthorn really set the scene early with contested ball clearances. Right at the heartbeat they won those contests.
Just with Jamo, do you think you might get a better idea as to where he's at this weekend, given the opponent being relatively familiar to you and to him and to everyone else this weekend?
No, we sort of know where he's at. I thought his form to come off what he did last week, I think just shows the quality to play 8 weeks, not play for 8 weeks and then come out and nearly change the game for us as a forward, not even in his prime position, I thought was outstanding. So really for him it's just to get a bit more touch and play, and I know it could be Favola, and yeah, we'll probably play on him, and I expect him to do a really good job.
Just the timing, wasn't it really, that I know you moved him forward, was his timing slightly out with some of those aerial balls?
Yeah, maybe as a defender it was. It didn't look like that as a forward, so from that point of view, yeah, maybe just out a little bit, but we've seen that with Carrazzo coming back against Fremantle, just taking him a little bit of time to get going with his touch and cleanness as well.
Will you go and watch him play?
Yeah, I will. Yep, I'll have a look at all those boys that'll be down there. I'll help and I'll play again. Yeah, just making sure that those blokes that are very close get another hit out, and we can see who is going to be in our best 22 to play in that first final.
I'd help when you've been talking about him. It seems like a while. What's going on with him?
He'll be really close. He kicked 6 goals last week. It was really encouraging. I think not just marking the ball, but at ground level as well, which was for a big man, which is outstanding. Hampson played last week as well and kicked 3 in sort of roughly about 50% game time. So that was pretty good first up as well. So another performance for him will be really good to see.
Saying we're ready to go, we want to come back in.
Yeah, there's a lot of blokes that have knocked the door, and Jordan Russell, Kane Lucas, these types that have, McLean as well, Houlihan. There's been a lot of blokes, Paul Bauer, that have come and said, how close am I? And we sort of just keep talking about the process and what they have to get right to be picked in the seniors, and some of them are really close.
Just going into a final series only a couple of weeks away now, you haven't beaten any of the teams above you. Is that a concern, or you think the gap's relatively small between you and them?
No, it's not a massive concern. It's just probably ones you say maybe at the big moments or parts of games that you need to get right. And I think we've been working really hard to get that. And I suppose some of our losses, we've lost to Collingwood twice. It's gone from 27 or 28 points down to 19. So maybe we're closing the gap. Last weekend against Hawks, we were a couple of kicks away. The start of the game was really poor for us. Geelong, we probably won every stat. But didn't kick it through the goal. So I think there's been some really encouraging signs. I don't think we fear any of them, but I think we just have to improve in some of the areas of the game that we've been trying to get right.
And just quickly on Brendan, a bit of talk today, his form's been great in the VFL. Can you see him, any club taking a punt on him next year?
Not sure. I know we're not, so I'm not really putting any time into thinking about other clubs and what they're going to do. We're trying to get our list right and make sure that we've got a team going forward that we can have sustained success at our football club, and we're just looking at our list.
Just quickly on the Saints, last game of the season, are you happy you're playing them? Is that considered to you to be, given they play a very contested style of game, the perfect lead-in to a September match?
Yeah, I thought our last month in the build-up for finals has been really something that if you could put that fixture in, I think it'd be something that we would have said, yeah, that's outstanding, because a travel to Perth, we get closer, and Fremantle are always extremely tough over there. Hawthorn are, they're tough all the time when you play them. We get the break, which we get to freshen up, and then we've got Saints who, as you said, play a really contested brand of footy, and that'll test us leading into the finals.
What's the approach over this weekend for the boys that aren't playing? We have a pretty solid hit out over the weekend. Yeah,
probably more on Saturday that we'll have a really good hit out, and today will be about getting back, and we'll do a little bit today, but we've got our VFL playing on Saturday, so we don't want to do too much, and we'll really ramp it up on Saturday. They'll get Sunday off, and then it'll be a full week ahead of us.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Good on you. Take care.